Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah.
They can't leave because then they would show that they lost.
I would really like to put a red squiggly line under that.
We keep trying to tell them this is a battle they're not going to win. If they really want to do something, they need to put some money into the communities, help the families.
Are you aware of the race and class divisions that are inherent in the STAR test? Are you aware of the race and class divisions that are inherent in the accountability system? Have you consulted any educational experts before making your policy decision regarding the TEA? Can you name the HISD trustees? Have you been to a school board meeting? Have you been to a Harris County Department of Education school board meeting? Are you in any way associated with the American Legislative Exchange Council, which privatizes schools by going into local communities and state legislatures? Have you consulted any educational experts before you made your decision regarding the TEA? Why did you wait until the last 3 days in office to make your decision regarding the TEA? When have you ever held a press conference regarding education in Houston or Harris County during your time as county treasurer, or during your time running for any of the other offices that you've run for?
Hey, Orlando, you're going viral.
Have you consulted with the mayor regarding education? Can you name any of the IR schools that you referenced when you mentioned the 4 schools?
Do the Republicans have your tongue? Speak, man.
I wonder if this is a partnership between them and the city, and they're 2 people in the city of, what is it, the Department of Education with the city?
Yeah.
They have 2 people on staff. Are they going to
circle?
take care of the schools?
Who all is on the payroll?
Have you ever taught?
You ever sub?
Is this the first day you've heard of a thing called education?
That's a good question.
Do you believe it's
public schools?
Name one school on that list, sir. If you will name one name on that list, I guarantee you we'll all pack up our toys and go home. This can all end right now if you can give us one name of one school.
Shame! 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 Get off it! That's my contact. You touch us. You're assaulting my contact. You don't get to touch us. You're assaulting my contact. You don't get to touch us. Who are you to touch us? If you touch us, it's a my contact.
Yeah, spin it around so we can get this guy, because we're going to find out who you are. Because you don't get to just put your hands on people like that.
Do you think that throwing someone to the ground is an appropriate response to a bottle of water?
This guy's name for the record.
Do you think that's an appropriate response to getting a bottle of water? Do you think throwing someone on the ground is an appropriate response to a bottle of water, Orlando? Do you think that that's appropriate?
What's your name? What's your name? Touch us one more time. Touch any of our people one more time, see what hell happens.
You think you should throw someone to the ground because they threw water on someone? I didn't throw him to the ground. You think, we got you on camera, buddy. Oh, yeah, you slipped and threw him to the ground.
Now you're gonna lie?
You slipped your hand into his chest and you threw him to the ground. You are a liar.
Just like Orlando.
You are a liar.
He was already down. You are such a liar. You put any fucking hand on anybody else, assault by contact. Yo, we all saw you. You're on video. We all saw you. You're on video. Now you're gonna deny it?
Now in darkness, world stops turning. Ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power. And as God has struck the hour, day of judgment, God is calling. On the knees, the war pigs crawling, begging mercies for the sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Oh Lord, yeah.
deactivate your social media, you know, everything. And he hadn't responded. And so I was starting to get really worried about him. And then when he called me, I was like, hey, deactivate your social media. And he just goes, they're following me. And I was like, what do you mean they're following you? And he's like, they're following me. It's 2 cars. It's a Cadillac and it's a black Suburban. And he starts explaining that when he said it was 2 cars following him, it was like they're following me and they were trying to hurt me. And that's kind of all really what he said. And I run and I get another, somebody that I know also knows him. And I was like, hey, they're following him. And he was like, what's going on? And so then I get another call again from my friend, and he's in a much more relaxed spot, but still just, I can hear this, how scared he is in his voice. And I can hear how startled he is in his voice, how there's this fear I can just feel over like the sound of his voice and hearing that, and just kind of like this urgency. And so he explains, and like he's kind of, you know, I'm startled, I'm like confused, and that's when he explains that it was 2 cars, and what they were trying to do is that they were like going onto his sides and trying to like pin him. It seemed like he said that they were trying to crash into him. This was when he went off, and so they followed him in the freeway. And he was really scared. He thought he was going to crash. It caused him to drive recklessly. It seemed like they were really trying to hurt him. And he managed, thank God, like run away from the situation and drive away from the situation. But then that's when he mentioned it was a Cadillac and black Suburban. Literally 30 seconds after he said the word black Suburban, a black Suburban pulls up to where we're at, which is the parking lot of the mall, where the press conference / like mess / ruined press conference is happening. He pulls up, and I like run up to it, me and 2 other people, and this guy comes up all suited up, and mind you, like I'm not really good at identifying cars, but I just saw like a black Suburban, and I run up, and as soon as the guy comes off, I was like, did you just follow him into the freeway? I asked very aggressively.
Freeway! They were trying to make him crash! Him and another car were trying to make him crash!
Yeah, go ahead.
What's your name, old man?
What's your name?
What's
What are you
your
gonna
name?
do? What are you gonna do?
What's your name?
That's assault right there.
assault,
On video
baby.
assault. Video assault. Assault. No. Call the police. Call the cops.
Were you or were you not following a kid on the freeway? Where were you?
Where were
Where
you?
did you just come from?
Why
Where were
following
you
me
just?
like that?
Where were you? Did you follow
Organized
him on the
goons.
freeway? Did you follow him on the freeway or not? It's a simple question. Did you follow him on the freeway? Did you see this?
They were trying to make
Dogs!
him crash! You were seriously gonna put that guy's life in danger!
You did put that
Over
guy's
the
life
water!
in danger.
Bottle of water.
You never got rained on?
What is wrong with you people?
They got another guy too. It was 2 cars. Who's the other car? You were gonna put that guy's life in danger.
We
Aren't you
deserve
ashamed?
names. We want names. I cannot believe this.
In 2018, 2019, this is where we are.
These are the type of people these
Chasing
guys are.
kids on the
Chasing kids
freeway.
on bottled water,
Someone
assaulting
killed
people.
over this? Over some water? Bruh, please get this.